Have you ever wondered how long those sniffles and coughs from a common cold can actually stick around, making everyone in the house feel a bit under the weather? It is a common challenge for parents trying to keep their little ones healthy and prevent the spread of germs. Today, we are going to focus on a specific and sometimes more serious respiratory illness, respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV, and exactly how long a child should isolate to protect others. For most children, isolation for respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV, typically lasts about 3 to 8 days. The key factor is when their symptoms significantly improve and they are fever-free for 24 hours without the use of fever-reducing medication. It is all about stopping the spread of this common respiratory virus. The reason isolation is so crucial for RSV is because it is a highly contagious virus. It spreads through respiratory droplets when an infected person coughs or sneezes, or through direct contact with contaminated surfaces. Children, especially infants and those with underlying health conditions, are particularly vulnerable and can develop more severe symptoms like bronchiolitis or pneumonia. Understanding how easily it spreads highlights why keeping a sick child away from others until they are clearly recovering is so important for community health. So, how do you put this into practice? First, keep your child home from school or daycare. Limit their contact with other family members, especially those who are very young, elderly, or have compromised immune systems. Encourage frequent hand washing for everyone in the household, and regularly clean and disinfect surfaces that are touched often. Using separate drinking cups and eating utensils can also help. Monitoring your child's symptoms closely and observing when they start to lessen is your best guide for determining the end of the isolation period. It is interesting to note that some infants and individuals with weakened immune systems can actually shed the RSV virus for up to 4 weeks, even after their symptoms have improved. This prolonged viral shedding means that while symptoms might be gone, they could still potentially infect others. This is why vigilance in hygiene and limiting close contact, especially with vulnerable groups, remains important even after the primary isolation period for typical cases has ended. It is a detail that shows just how tricky respiratory viruses can be. By understanding the typical isolation period for RSV and actively taking steps to prevent its spread, you are not only helping your child recover comfortably, but you are also playing a vital role in protecting the wider community. This proactive approach helps reduce the transmission of a virus that can be particularly hard on our youngest and most vulnerable members, ensuring a healthier environment for everyone.